LA's problems now coming to a city near you. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So Los Angeles, it's got issues, friends. Listen, I'm a stone's throw away. I just drove through there over the weekend, and it's not good. That place is an absolute war zone. It looks like the apocalypse happened. It wiped out some of the crown jewel neighborhoods in the world. In the world. On accident? On purpose? I'll let you decide that. I don't really know. One thing I do know for sure is this is going to have a lasting effect, a global ripple effect, and it's already grabbed global headlines. I mean, this is a monster, friends. California is the biggest economy, one of our biggest economies on its own in the world. It can't suffer that and come out unscathed. We've got issues, but it gets better or worse, depending on how you look at it. So, there's many problems with this fire. First of all, all these smart homes with all these, lithium and all these batteries and solar panels and electric cars, they all torched and released all their emissions into the atmosphere. The air quality in Los Angeles is already horrible. This is terrible now. And we don't know. They don't test for the kind of, I'm sure, if a forest fire or a massive fire like this one occurs, the types of toxins are going to be released. And we don't stop there. Almost everything produced, the plastics and everything, everything has got so much toxins released into the atmosphere. These homes, people aren't rebuilding. They don't have it in them. Plus, who's going to rebuild their home? Because you're going to have a burnt down lot potentially stuck next to you for decades. That never gets I live in a burn area. There's still empty lots around of burn areas that nobody rebuilt on. The Pacific Palisades, PCH, Malibu, these beach homes, it's going to be horrific. And we're already seeing these investors come in and want to grab these homes. You know what they want to do with them? Not replace them with luxury homes, smart homes again, and sell them back to the rich and famous. They don't. They want to put up luxury apartments and units. And then California, of course, is going to greenlight it. Why, you ask? Because they're telling you there's a housing shortage, and they are already promising all these new units that never came. So this is a perfect opportunity for them to deliver these units. Instead of putting back single-family homes, we're going to do multi-unit dwelling units. Maybe the government state will buy some of them, and we'll put some subsidized housing. That's what we need. We need subsidized housing on these beachfront multi-million-dollar stuff that people work their whole life to achieve. We should just give it to the people less fortunate. No! That's not how capitalism works. That's not what made this state or country thrive in the first place. The kids today, they think, oh, this is normal. This is normal. Yeah, we need rights. We need this. It's always been that way. Unless you've been around for a while, you see, not only do you see if you've been around for a while that there's clear and present danger out there right now, like this is a really significant time in history that we're living through for multiple reasons. It's all crisis driven, really was lit the fuse on this whole thing and put it on hyper speed. But we know, because we've seen this, like this is dangerous. But young people, they don't know. This is all normal. And the next generation, they're going to be whining about stuff that they're seeing. It's just the way it is. But it's getting a little bit more significant now. I mean, we have the birth pains now of a Great Depression knocking on our door, which brings me back to this could be coming to a neighborhood near you. See, the realities are this, friends. We had an inflationary war on our hands, and we still do. Everything's gone up in price, and stimulus has now left people's bank accounts are running on fumes out there. And even these people that we perceive as ultra rich, they're not all ultra rich. And even if they are, a lot of people at my age, they don't have it in them. They don't want to deal with rebuilding. And if they do, they don't want to live in a war zone, because just because you put a new house there doesn't change the fact that place is scarred for life. So insurance companies bailed out because the housing bubble caused it. It wasn't the insurance companies, greedy insurance companies. Sure, I'm sure there's that component, but the main component was houses. The cost to replace were just too high. And then with, unpreparedness in the event of a disaster by leadership, because they're defunding, cutting personnel and resources, they're like, we be idiots, right? We're out. And so this is the challenge. These companies that insure homes in California insure your home. in the Midwest, back east, wherever the case may be. And so, they're going to pass along a lot of the missing revenue to you because they're going to blame it on inflation. It's inflation's fault. It's not ours. It's just inflation, the rate of inflation, the cost to replace. And it's true. But, this is going to have a trickle-down effect. And those are the waters we're now swimming in. But like I said, right now, we've got a massive, massive issue. I guess we're offering $770 to anybody that's been affected by the fires. That's not going to help anybody. That's just digging ourselves in a bigger hole. That's not going to help. That's insult to injury. $770 isn't going to help at all. I predict you'll have empty lots, pennies on the dollar. Investors are going to scoop it up, and they're not going to put back single-family homes. They're going to put multi-unit homes, and the state's going to greenlight it because they think that that's what we need. But they're going to make them subsidize it at some certain level, and we'll be pushing low income into these homes, and that's what we need. We need diversity. We need balance, and that's why California's bleeding residents. We don't need that. You see, you don't need to recreate the wheel. This country ran very efficiently for a long time. It wasn't until government overreach happened on a local level. And final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy that wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life, understand the waters you're swimming in now. They're shark infested. Los Angeles, welcome to the swimming pool. This is a terrible thing to see. You were once the crown jewel, tinsel town of the world. People would flock here to see it. Now you got to be careful. There's tents on your streets. There's mismanagement by leadership. Your multi-million-dollar neighborhoods have now evaporated, and this is all going to have a trickle-down effect, not to mention the emissions that these homes are now putting into the atmosphere. This should have never happened. You are right there on the Pacific Ocean. Helicopters could have scooped up that water and doused homes. They didn't. They couldn't. Something happened. It should never, ever happen. I would never suggest anything that I'm not doing or willing to do myself. Insulate yourself in these times. Expect the unexpected. It's better to be prepared for something and have it not happen than have something happen and not be prepared. If you're buying a home in this mess, you can do it wisely today, tomorrow, next week, or next year. Get your agent in place. Know what you're doing. All you need to do is make sure if you're carrying a payment on this home, your payment is within its rent range. You do that and you'll win every single time. That's why I'll be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way. Because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and a privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.